This is Bill and Deb North of the Florida Weekend Warriors, and we're on a 24-night RV trip in Alaska. In this week's video, we are headed to Cooper Landing. On our way to Cooper Landing, we stopped by the Russian campground to hike out to the salmon viewing platform. It's a nice, easy hike, and we can even see a bunch of the salmon jumping in the river. While we're in Cooper Landing, we book a raft trip at Drifter's Lodge for a scenic raft down the river. It's guided. And then also when you're in Cooper Landing, don't forget to head to Princess Lodge. They have a restaurant with gorgeous views and some of the most reasonable food prices we found in Alaska. And while you're there, don't forget to take the trail from the lodge all the way down to the river. The hike is a little steep, but once you get to the river, it's just gorgeous. And the lodge has walking sticks to help you go down the hill. On our last day in Cooper Landing, we hike up to the top of Bear Mountain. Of course, the views up there were just phenomenal, overlooking this gorgeous lake. And of course, on Bear Mountain, we found lots of fresh bear poop. Glad I was packing heat. So Deb, where are we?
We are on the...
We're at the Kenai Princess Lodge?
Yeah, but isn't
Cooper
this a
Landing?
Russian river? Is this a Russian river?
No, no Russians here. But we're at the Kenai Princess Lodge in Cooper Landing, and we're at the bottom of the hill. They gave us walking sticks. This is super cool. This trail goes all the way down to the river. It's gonna be awful steep to go back, but there's a phone down there. You can call the shuttle, they'll come get you. But check it out. Wow. The water is moving. Hope the color of the water comes out in the GoPro. Sandbar in the middle. Deep spot right there. Mountains in the background. It's gorgeous. I don't see any fish. So what did the sign say?
It was talking about this fungus on these trees.
Fungus?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Which is something.
It's that giant blob of moss or whatever the hell it
You
is.
have to have...
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Isn't this a Russian river?
No. No, probably the Kenai River, not the Russian River. I don't know. We'll check on the map. We thoroughly enjoyed the hike down to the river, so we headed back up the hill to the lodge to go and have a cold beer and maybe some appetizers. The food there was excellent, and they had some of the best food prices that we saw at any of the restaurants in Alaska. The views from the Rod and Reel Bar were amazing, and there was even a bear up on the hill. Everybody apparently could see it except us. We never did see the bear. There's a bear apparently up there. Everyone can see it but us. It's apparently right up there. We booked a campsite just on the outskirts of town, so we're going to head on over there and see what our campsite looks like. We're at Quartz Creek Campground in Cooper Landing in Alaska. We are in site number 44. There's no facilities here, but it's obviously a federal park. Because look at this picnic table. It's the most heavy duty picnic table I've ever seen. Got an awesome fire pit too. Obviously heavy duty. When the sun's out, it's just gorgeous. I'll show you the lake. The lake looks amazing when the sun hits it. Hold on a sec. Here's the boat ramp. You can see it's a glacier-fed lake from the color of the water. It's just gorgeous here. Mountains. So today we're supposed to go on a scenic tour down the Kenai River. It's just a float. So we're supposed to go to the Drifter's Lodge, park at the boat ramp, and then walk up the hill to Drifter's Lodge because you can't have an RV parked at Drifter's Lodge. So it should be a beautiful day for it. We'll see you there.
So that's the only thing that actually gets it a class. Because none of these rapids are crazy big or anything like that. You're not going to be having the potential to go in the water, but we can splash the front of the boat and it might splash into the boat. So just so heads up, the front of the boat is the area. We can take up to 7, 8, 9, 10 people on these boats when you're only allowed to take 4 or less on a fishing boat, which are also metal and have a hole that cuts through the water. So rowing a lot more weight around on a less trackable boat like an inflatable raft is actually a lot more difficult than rowing around one of those nice metal drift boats. So when you do hop in, the camera closed, hold on to it tight with 2 hands, and if we're taking the fun way down, we might be seeing a splash or 2 here. So
talking about yesterday.
Averaging around 7 to 10 feet where we first kicked off. That's considered the headwaters. Headwaters is where a lake goes in, turns into the river. So that'll probably be our deepest sections, with sections around 15 feet in the middle there. But all through this is averaging about 7 to 10 feet. And then we'll go over a bunch of sections, like right here on the right, you can see a gravel bar, so it'll get super shallow. A rock shelf, it'll get super shallow. But as far
Can't
as
really see the sign. Kenai sends some Princess signs in the back. Oh, there it is on the other side. The bald eagles are just everywhere on this river. Our guide Mitch says that if you see 2 of them together and one of them's bigger, that the bigger one is usually the female one.
Here we're coming up on our next rapid, everybody, so hold on tight. I would hop off that front edge there. This one can get a little more fun than the last one. This is the can opener. Yep, hold on tight. Woo! Almost got you there. Almost got you.
There's a big rock.
Your best time is going to be as late as you can possibly willing to go. We're normally in there evening fishing from about 8 p.m. to about 11 p.m. or midnight. But right there at 10 o'clock to 10 p.m. to 1 in the morning. Oop! Whale rock! Heads up! Sorry, I knew that was coming.
That was good though.
On showing off the bears, but that was good. Cool little spin. you're across the river, right on the water, take the ferry across right to the fishing spot. And I think they charge a little fee, $10 or something like that, to ride the ferry across. That's so cool, we saw a bear.
All right, now we're going for the moose.
Third or fourth one I've seen on a guide wind, glassy water, and we were having a beautiful flow. The chances of us seeing a bear would have been a lot lower than on a day like this.
Hey Deb, we're halfway up Bear Mountain.
Second to last day of Alaska, and the sun finally came out.
It's just gorgeous up here.
I'm working a little hard though. That was a steep climb.
Yeah. Look at the colors in that lake and the mountains in the background. Just gorgeous. We are on the top of Bear Mountain, just outside of Cooper Landing in Alaska. The views here are just phenomenal. About an hour hike up here. Off of, what was the name of the road? Scenic Road? In the Wildlife Refuge? I'm sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. But it's just gorgeous up here. If you're in Cooper Landing, don't forget to stop at the Cooper Landing Brewery. They have really good food and the atmosphere is just great. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. We hope you liked this video. Please leave a comment, subscribe, and we will see you on our next adventure. See ya.